Hello everyone, Blur Uzi back again with another Blur game video. As you all know, I'm a supporter of getting this game onto the backward compatibility list. Now a lot of people might say, even though it has 5,000 votes and over 400 comments, it's not on the list. It's not where it's supposed to be, but I'm going to show you exactly where it is. It's actually on page 5. Well, it is at the moment. Why it's in page 5 in mixed with all these, I do not know, because the numbers seem to go in sequence, but it's in here. A rough guess is the comments, and maybe a lot of votes within a short time. But if you do vote for this, leave a comment, it might make a difference and boost it up that list. There is no guarantee we'll get there, but at least we can try. And there's a lot of you guys out there love Blur. So I'm going to leave it there and I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, back again. You're wondering why I'm here, but there is a reason, because people will make certain comments, so I'm just going to do a little network test here. Sorry, we have to wait a little bit. Get the result and then we'll move on to actually some Blur racing. Just give me 1 sec. There we are. Nothing wrong with those stats whatsoever. No reason for any lag or download problems. 220, 12 up. It's grand. Okay, I should be back now with some Blur racing. So back again. I know Serge was doing a few live streams, he was doing Saturday and Sunday, and I just thought of an idea. In every race, there's 2 races going on. Or maybe even 3. You have the front of the pack, you have the middle of the pack, and you have the back of the pack, and they're all fighting for their positions within the game. So I was trying to think of a way to show 2 different aspects of the game, like from the guy in the back to the guy in the front. I'm trying to do it. It's an idea, it was an experiment, and I says I'll give it a shot, because there is many races going on within this one race, as I say, back, middle and front. And as well as a different perspective on the guy who's in second, who gets shot by a shunt by behind and costs him that 1 second to cost him the race. So there's loads of different opinions, and the race is different for everyone. So I tried a little idea to see if it would work by doing recording a live stream while it's been done, while also still being in the same race. And there's nothing wrong with the idea, and there's possibly a way it can work. But I failed on a couple of aspects on the idea, but still I'm putting it up because it's an idea and it can be done different ways, but I will have to experiment a little bit. The first way I kind of failed was when I was driving really bad, and also in wrong cars most of the time, but I'm getting my ass kicked the best way, there's no other way to put it. Because I hadn't got a chance of getting in first. Second was, we were in a 9-person room, but 3 of them were parked up for most of the races and not racing. So it was a very small room, so there was very little happening in the back, there was very little fighting. So there wasn't really, I'd say, much going on that way, so there wasn't a lot happening. Now, up in the corner you can see Serge. Now that's, well, where the fail there was, I thought there might have been a bit of lag on the stream coming down, but it was actually something like 20 plus, so it was really out of sync. So again, you see I've done a network test to see, was it in the internet connection problem, and there's really nothing wrong with my internet, it's spot on. It could be the case of it's just the time it takes the process going through, because it doesn't just go through that simply as a stream. Maybe if I had worked it a different way, maybe using the computer and finding a way to use the computer to put the stream up with my videos as well, it might have worked better. I don't know. I'll have to experiment further with that and see what happens. But it was at 26, it would have been brilliant. It would have been a great idea for other people to do, to have 2 opinions of a race going on. Now, sadly, it doesn't do much credit for Serge being on a little small screen, but as the idea went, it was the best I could do at the time. Experiment, doing it. and it does have potential with racers. Now the second part of this, I'd like to say thanks to Serge, because I asked permission, and if you're going to use anybody's video in anything, and that is his live stream in the corner, even though this part is mine, I had to ask permission, and fair play to him. He said no problem, go ahead, do it. So with that, if you're going to use anybody's video on YouTube, make sure you have their permission, because you will get slapped with a flag and your video be contested, and you could try and contest and lose your channel, because YouTube have no mercy about banning channels. So be very, very careful if you're going to use. Make sure they're a good friend, make sure if there's a record that they said you can use and stuff like that. But fair play to Serge, he says go ahead, use it. So special thanks to him, I have to say. I did try to do a different aspect on the game, like the race from a different person's opinion. Now a couple of pro racers now could do a collaboration together and put a video up with. I'm not a major tech head on computer, but could do a collaboration of a video showing different aspects of the race as it's going on, which it's an interesting idea. It's kind of updating an idea, keeping ideas fresh. Now the other reason I'm doing these videos is because I'm supporting the game. I'm trying to support the community. If you search for a lot of YouTube videos on Blur, and new people come in and 4 years old, it doesn't say a lot, does it? So have fresh videos coming up. Maybe not every day like some YouTubers do, maybe even once a month, but just have fresh videos coming up. Doesn't have to be about winning. Different ideas, try different things, kind of keep the game promoted, try and encourage the community to play, get them back, get them going. Now another point I'd like to say, special thanks to Sergeant there, is he comes on, he's done a live stream on the Saturday, done a live stream on the Sunday, he's there, he's inviting people to play, he's encouraging people to play, he's trying to get a community, keep a community together, because the community is dropping down and you need to get it back up. The days of when there was 20 player multiplayer public rooms, they were brilliant. I didn't care where I come, it was just a batroom fest. Everybody just got wrecked and it was good crack and fun, and I'd love to see it get back to those days. And judging by the comments on the Xbox Live and the votes they're getting like for a game, this game, it is like, see what happened was a lot of people did sell their Xbox 360s for their Xbox Ones, and that's basically, it's gone. But a lot of them still love the game, and it went to backward compatibility, which would be brilliant. Not guaranteed, but if it did, it'd be brilliant. You would get a hell of a lot of players back. You also need to encourage people to come back as well, to come back and play. Encourage people to play. And there's plenty of ways. Like, in fair play to Serge, he's doing, and fair balls to him. He's doing a good job. He's doing his bit, and that's what a lot of other YouTubers do who do blurs. Just put a video up, try and get people playing again. And the other thing about it, you still have these people going out sending stupid messages because they lost or they got shot too many times. If you haven't got something to say and you care about the game, or I should say, if you haven't got something good to say and you care about the game, say nothing, because it doesn't encourage people to play, and you want to encourage people to play. Even if you're not happy with the person, just leave it. Oh, sorry, I have to apologise, that was accidental. And from talking to lots of people, a lot of people do accidental nitro. Reverse nitros, there was no purpose in it whatsoever. But every now and again I get tired, or I just a bit of a twitch while going around the corner. Now to say the session was a great session with your rebound and Serge, it was good crack. I didn't do very well in it, but it's not about doing well, it's about enjoying the game, supporting the game, having the fun, if you know what I mean. It's not, to me it's kind of, I don't care where I come. It's a great game, it's fun, it's crack. Going around with a car shooting people, what more could you want? It's kind of, I suppose the worst thing I could say is Mario Kart, but because that was one thing that gave it a bad rep as well. So, but no, it's not Forza, but it's just, I think there was a game, I can't even think of the name of it, when I was younger, like where you had a boat, a car turned into a boat and all that. It's fun and it's crack. And again, we need to encourage people to play. As I say, when these guys, new guys, start looking up YouTube and we start videos 4 years old, it kind of says it's kind of dead. But by even video once a month, or just to put up a little video just to keep it going. I know you all have busy lifestyles, but if you love the game, just try to do a little bit. Doesn't take much. Even come on once a week and play, or do a little bit. Try and keep the game alive. Now the other aspect of this, getting this back onto Xbox One compatibility, is one, Activision will have no problem about closing the server. And if anybody thinks they won't, they will. If once those numbers drop down past a certain point, they will close it. So if you got onto backward compatibilities, this is for your PC and PS3 players, and we got it there, I find it very hard to close it down and use, because you will have an argument like, well, hold on, you left it alive on Xbox and you're killing us. So you kind of be supporting yourself by to go on and vote for it on Xbox compatibility. And again, if the numbers drop too low, they will close it. They don't care whether you enjoy it or anybody else enjoys it. If it's not making money or nothing's happening on it, they'll close it. They'll use the server somewhere else, something else, or I assume I'm not that much of a tech head. So I have to say it was a good session I had here, even though I didn't do well. And it's not about doing well, it's just having a bit of fun, driving, a little bit of crack. Again, I got my ass kicked on most of the time. 20-second plus delay. And I didn't even finish the races on a lot of them. I was still racing them with a 20 plus delay in the stream, and I was still racing. But still, it was good crack. It was fun, it was enjoyable. It's what Blur is all about. So all I can say, for you other Blur players, or pro drifters, or Blur front runners, stick a video up, try and support the game, keep the videos fresh. And for anybody else, vote for it on backward compatibility. And from Blur Uzi, the best of luck and take care.